Welcome back to Night Owl Yoga. Today we'll be working on tension in the neck and the upper back. And this sort of tension is typically caused by stress, most specifically the feeling of being overwhelmed, right? That's why they say, it feels like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders. So if that sounds like you, or if your neck's just hurting for whatever reason, you're in the right place. So grab your yoga mat, grab a nice spot on the ground, and we'll get started. Begin by coming into a comfortable seated position, and whatever position you prefer with your legs is perfect. Could be seated on the ground, or if you have a yoga block, always a good idea. But just take a moment to wiggle into your seat. Lift up your ribs until it feels like there's more space for your breath in here. Relax your shoulders. Let them slide down away from your ears. And rest your hands anywhere that they're comfortable. And sitting just like that, right now, wherever you're at in your breath, exhale everything out. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Feel the breath lifting your posture. And from your mouth, sigh everything out. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Breath lifts the posture. And sigh everything out of your mouth. And keeping your upper back really tall, just begin to move your head around in circles. And we'll say 3 or 4 times in one direction. And then nice and smooth, just take it back the other way. And the more fluid you keep that movement, the better. You can also go chin up, chin down a couple of times. I bet that would feel good. And then wherever you're at, send your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach your right arm away towards the ground at about 45 degrees. And then bring your left hand here to the top of your head. We're just going to give the head a little pull to stretch the side of the neck and the upper traps. Sit up nice and tall in upper back. Lift your collarbones. Slide your shoulder blades away from the ears. And feel the stretch from the top side of your head all the way out to the edge of your right shoulder. Now holding here, just breathe audibly, slow and steady in and out of the nose. And I want that breath to feel like I'm sighing just through the nose instead of the mouth. Feel for relaxing the side of your face. And with that right hand, do reach enough to those fingertips that you feel it even more up your neck. To switch sides, slide your left hand to your left ear and use your arm to help your head back to the middle. Okay, we're going to keep the neck really relaxed when we exit the pose. Other side. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Spread your left fingers out wide. Reach them towards the ground. Lift up through collarbones. Slide both of your shoulder blades as far down your back as they'll go. And now we just gotta let it breathe again. And that's how the practice goes. Step 1, get your bones on the right spot. Step 2, let it breathe. And when you let go of that breath to exhale, imagine your whole body was releasing pressure. Relax the side of your face. Relax the side of your neck. And feel for relaxing your upper traps. And bring your right hand hand to your right ear. Help your head back up to the middle. Yeah, nice and neutral for a moment. Interlace your fingers and place them behind your head. Lift your elbows up towards the ceiling and allow the weight of your head to fall back into your hands. Now arch your upper back slightly, like right around where your shoulder blades are. Draw a low belly in towards spine to stabilize your lower back. And then let your neck relax even more. Head gets heavier. And reach a little higher with the elbows. And pick your head back up to neutral. Then, final neck stretch right here seated. Bring your chin down towards your chest. Sit up tall into your hands. Feel for the stretch right where your neck connects to the back of your skull. Now you heard that audible breath. Keep it going. One more moment. Hands pull into head. Same time, lift your head up into the hands. Yeah, pick your head back up to neutral. All right. You can blink open your eyes if they're closed. And I would take a moment, just move your back any way that feels good. Sometimes spontaneous movement is even better than all our fancy poses. Ragdoll pose. So stand up, feet a little bit wider than hip width. Put a generous bend in your knees so that your body can drape over your thighs. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. And yeah, I'm pulling a little bit, but mostly we're just letting gravity do the work. Relax all the little muscles in your face. Feel for relaxing the little spaces in between your neck bones. And I bet as your neck lengthens out, you actually feel that pull all the way down to your sacrum and tailbone. Lift your spine up halfway for a moment. Lengthen out low back. Plant your hands on your yoga mat. Step back. Lower all the way down to your stomach. Hey, Sphinx pose. So we'll prop up here on the elbows. And I like palms up towards the ceiling. Take a moment and lengthen your front bottom ribs away from your pubic bone so your core gets a little longer. Lift up your head and neck like a turtle coming out of the shell. And then draw the bottom tips of your shoulder blades together. And just enough that you feel upper back activate. And I just gotta let that breathe. And I want you to hold your awareness right where the bottom tips of the shoulder blades are, right? And just keep that spot active. And as we spend a little time here, that part of your back will want to go back to sleep. The more we can keep that spot active, the more the neck will open up. Stay in your body, stay in feeling. And then lower all the way down. Reset your hands below your shoulders. And downward facing dog. So lift the hips high and backwards. Take your feet as wide as your yoga mat. So probably a little wider than ordinary down dog. Yeah. And for tonight, since we're focusing on upper back, I want you to bend your elbows slightly, widen your shoulder blades out as much as they'll go, and then just start to rotate your chin side to side. Feel for working into upper traps. And if you like, feel free to move your head in any which way that feels good. if your arms start to get tired, just bend your knees more. Okay? Again, we're keeping the focus on neck tonight. And then lower down onto both of your knees. Right, now a twisted warrior variation. Place your left foot on the ground and your right knee on the ground. Okay, I've got about 90-degree angles in my knees. Place your right elbow on top of the left knee. Other hand stacks on top. So I got one straight line, both arm bones and that shin bone. And then start to rotate your spine. And look up towards the ceiling. And lift your chin slightly. Relax your neck so it's like it's hanging backwards. And feel for generating rotation in your middle back. So right below the shoulder blades. And then feel it right in between the shoulder blades. And breathe into your side bodies. Each exhale, let your head get even heavier. Yeah, untwist. Same pose, other side. So get left knee on the ground. Right foot up. If you're feeling funky with balance, you can just widen out that base. Yeah. Left elbow to right knee. Right arm stacks on top. And a big twist for the back. Lift your chin, let your head hang backwards slightly. Feel for rotating in mid-back, then upper back. Take deep inhales into your side bodies. And each exhale, relax your neck. Untwist. All right, both knees to the mat. And then just sit back. So our Virasana, our hero's pose. Sitting on your knees like this is no good. You can sit cross-legged instead, but interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw shoulder blades together. Rotate elbows towards the back of your yoga mat or behind you, however you're seated. Lift up through your chest. And then slide your hands and your shoulder blades towards the ground. Use your breath to expand your chest. Inhale, whole torso lifts. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your chin slightly. Exhale, squeeze your palms together. Shoulder blades might get even closer. Yeah. And then back that one off. And we got eagle arms now. So take your right arm, wrap it underneath the left arm, and then bring the arms up towards your face, catching hands here at the wrists. Now your elbows, scoop those forward and then upward. Same time, pull the shoulder blades as low as they'll go down your back. Widen the shoulder blades far apart from each other. And send your breath into that space between your shoulder blades. Now, breath is going to open up upper back and the base of the neck from the inside out. Relax both sides of your neck. Relax your upper traps. And if you like, you could even let your head hang forward. Forehead rests on the hands. Unwrap the arms. Shake that one out for the moment. And then get the other side. So just wrap your arms up the other way. Connected here at the wrists. Inhale, scoop elbows forward and up slightly. Exhale, draw shoulder blades away from the ears. Widen the shoulder blades as far apart from each other as they'll go. And let the breath do the rest. Inhale deep enough that you're expanding upper back. Exhale, relax the sides of your neck, relax the muscles in your face. And stay with it one more moment. Unwrap your arms. Sit up nice and straight. Whatever your position you prefer with your legs now. And just a couple more times. Roll the shoulders forward to back. Roll your neck out. A little side to side, a little up and down, around in circles. Yeah. And just like that, I hope it's feeling more fluid. Yeah. Let's finish off class with one more cleansing breath. Wherever you're at, exhale everything. Take a deep inhale through your nose, filling up your whole torso. Rinse everything out of your mouth. Yeah. Blink open your eyes if they're closed. And just like that, there's our practice for the evening. So, hope you all enjoyed it. If you're next feeling better, please hit that subscribe button because there will be plenty more on the way. Questions or comments, leave those below. And that's all I got.